that you guys are supporting Pop Culture Classroom, but I'm even more excited to introduce to you the extremely talented Mr. Sean Barrowman.
Sign this. You guys don't know what you're in for, do you? Where are my deaf friends? Where are they?
Aww.
Thanks for coming. And you're welcome. Get ready for a good show because I like to play with my signers. Whatever you do, ladies, don't turn around and look up. I like that. That's kind of like a quivery one.
It's like every night of my college.
That's how they sound at our house.
What is he wearing? It's Castiel from Supernatural.
Well, I'm so glad to be here.
He's not in it now.
As you can tell, every con I do, I try to dress up as one of my favorite characters. Except, I hate baby doll dresses. I just look as they'd say in Glasgow, a big lassie. You had enough of a big lassie, yeah, John? I know. So I'm a big Supernatural fan. A big Misha fan. And because he's doing Gish Wishes right now, I thought I'd pay homage to him, right? Listen, I can do the whole show like this. I know not everybody will want me to, but I love that when the parents are on their way home, the kids will be like, what was that all about, Mom and Dad? And shut up, don't ask me now! I didn't have a brush backstage to brush my hair, so when in doubt, like my dad always taught me, use duct tape. You know how I learned that? I walked in and my mom and dad, my mother was duct taped over the mouth to the bedspread, and I went, oh my God, he said, use duct tape. Stand up, Mother, so they can all see you. Go on. Right, Father Duct Tape Man, stand up. What? You got duct tape on your mouth, you dirty, filthy man. I love you. Boo! Boo! All right, so what I like to do, everybody, I like to just go around and let you guys ask questions. Do you guys have a questions, Mike? Are y'all lined up? Yeah? Are people gonna? But what I want you to do, people who are asking the question, or got the mics, make sure you get to people in the seats back there, as we call in England, the cheap seats. But I know they're not. We don't judge. Can I take the wig off now? Is that all right? I actually, while you guys get ready for the first question, I'd actually like to put some pants on. Excuse me, assistant. Can you bring me some pants, please? Oh, shut up. You're gonna put them on for me? No way. I said no way. I'll answer the first couple of questions in the dress. I figure since it's Pride, I may as well stand out. Because all of us are Orlando. We are. First question, where am I going? Over there. Why do you have a big sign that says end on it? Are you trying to tell me something or show me something? Cause get it what you wanted. Not you, doctor, her in the orange. Go ahead, question.
Was there ever a time that Captain Jack might have been written as a villain instead of the hero that he was?
He wasn't, no, he was written as a very self-centered character to begin with with the Ninth Doctor, and that was the fact that he was a rogue and he was a con man, and when he revealed that to the Doctor, the moment when he was left on the space station, you know, the game station, when he was left there, that was when he realized that he was actually part of a team. He wanted to sacrifice himself for the team. So when the first episode happened, everyone was like, oh, we don't really like that Jack character. He's all self-centered. He's all for himself. And I went, yes. Because I then went like this with the fishing rod. And I went, because by the next episode, they were like, we're not sure about him, but we kind of like him. By the time they shot and left me, everyone's like, no, we want more! And I went, yes! Next question, over there, yes. Hi.
Hi, you're playing the Black Canary today. I want to know what
I know, I can see that.
favorite moment of being an Arrow is.
My favorite moment of being an Arrow was when, can't tell you that one. Was when Stephen Amell was strapped up hanging in my lair.
What?
Shirtless. And I walked in and I told the camera crew, don't stop rolling. And we'd already done 2 takes and I walked right up to him and I'm supposed to circle around him like this going, so, Oliver, blah, 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 right? You know what it does? However, I walked up to him and I went, and he was like this, oh, Barrowman! And scene. Yes, over here.
Hi, first of all, I love you.
What?
And,
I can't hear you. How old are you?
14.
14. Hi.
Can you tell us about a funny moment on Doctor Who?
Could I tell you
On the
about...
set? Like a funny moment on the set?
I can't understand a word you're saying, sweetheart. Be out, be loud, be proud. Yes, speak up.
Can you tell us about a funny moment that happened on the set of Doctor Who that you've never really mentioned before?
Oh my goodness, I've probably talked about everything on Doctor Who. Have y'all heard the Chip story? No. If you have, shut up. I don't like you. I have to tell you, she came up to me and she said, I have a question for you. Would you sign my autograph? And if you were on Arrow, as Malcolm Merlin, and they killed you, who would you want to kill you? I'm like, get away from my frickin' table, lady. Twice she did it. She did it again today. It was in DC the first time, and here, wasn't it? Yeah, DC the first time, here in Denver. Bitch, I don't forget anything. I am the face of Bo. So, funny thing that happened on set. I was, David and I were filming. We're doing a sequence where we're in a warehouse, and we're meant to be sitting and having a chat. And the scene said we had to eat chips, like proper British chips. And I'm like, oh yes, David, we get to eat chips. And he's like, yeah, we can eat chips during the scene. It'll be great. So the scene comes around late at night, 12 o'clock midnight. They come in with these 2 bags of chips, and in Britain they wrap them in paper, and the vinegar and the salt is so wonderful, and they taste like a heart attack in a bag. It's amazing. So we're sitting and we're doing and action, and I'm going, so doctor, and David's going, oh, blah, 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 and cut, right? 30 minutes into it, on the 12th take, we were like, the first take, I love chips. Chips are wonderful. Chips are great. By the 12th take, we were like this, and action. Oh, doctor. And the continuity lady, that's the lady who comes up to us and tells us what we have to do. She said, you didn't bite the chip in the correct place. I said, you're going to choke on the chip in a minute if you don't shut up. So lesson number 1, never eat on camera. Because you have to do it every take, at the same place, at the same time, and chips don't taste the same on the 12th take as they did on the first. Can I tell you something? While this next question's being asked, I'm going to put my pants on, because this is like made out of plastic bottles. It's really hot. Okay, where's the question? Where are we? Honey, don't go, I need your help. I need you to hold this. Hold this. Wait, they can't see. Where's the next question coming from?
Where are the cheap seats?
Okay, I love cheap seats. Go ahead.
Okay, seeing as Cass is one of your favorite characters, which version of Cass is your favorite? Because there's a ton in the show.
I know, but here's what's frightening. I want to do an amalgamation and become one with him. That's my answer, because I want to be on Supernatural. Sorry, I dropped my mic. Okay, next question. You guys are awful, but I love you. Next question.
Hi,
I am not taking my dress off in front of everybody. You kidding? I learned this trick from my mother. I saw her doing it at a bus station once. My dad was dressed as a bus driver. Okay, where are we? Next question.
So I saw your documentary and I was actually floored that you're Scottish, and I was wondering why you often, you're always using an American accent.
Because you guys are Americans. No, seriously, it was because when I was a kid, that I was bullied because of my accent. So I learned how to speak American, because in no way was I going to be bullied. Because I figured, I know I'm gay, I'm going to be bullied for that, so... Yeah? What do you mean, not here? No, in 1976, yes. Times have changed. But which is good. But the reason I spoke with didn't speak with a Scottish accent with Americans. I only spoke it at home. If I'm with my mom and dad, or my brother, or my sister, or other family members, or when I'm in Glasgow, for those of you who've ever seen me do stuff in Scotland, I speak Scottish. So that's kind of why. Sorry, did I offend you? Are you running away? If you want to hear it, it'll cost you. You'll have to come to my special event tonight. No, I'm kidding. I might do it later. Next question. Yes?
Who did you have a better time playing, Harkness or Merlin?
I don't answer favorite questions, because if I make a decision and I say one, I will never ever be able to change my mind, because all of you will not let me. But each of them is special to me, because, for instance, Captain Jack Harkness, I say this, and Scott would agree, as with my family, Captain Jack changed my life and put me on a different level on television and around the world. And it was because of Captain Jack that I landed the role of Malcolm Merlin on Arrow. And Arrow has completely been phenomenal, and Malcolm has changed my life. Malcolm has become one of those characters, again, that everybody hates him, but they're like, we want more. Do you want more? I thought so. Buy my shoes. Thank you. Yeah, so I hope that answers the question somewhat. I love both of them, but I would never kind of say favorites. Thank you, honey. I'll see that you're paid handsomely later. Yes, where are we next?
Orange shirt. Over here.
Oh, hi.
Hi. So I'm a big theater kid, and I know you do theater. I was gonna ask you I hear the theater people, awesome. I was gonna ask you what your favorite theater role is, but maybe we should just go with what's your most memorable theater role?
I have lots. I've played everything from Raoul in Phantom of the Opera to Chris in Miss Saigon, a character named Cal Chandler in a show called The Fix. I've done loads. I've done Bobby and Company. Gosh, how many shows have I done, Mom? Dad? See, that's Scottish, because I can't talk to them in American. How many is it? 16. I've done 16 combination West End Broadway shows. Sunset Boulevard. I'd have to say, the show that, again, changed my life was the first show I did in 1989, Anything Goes, with Elaine Page, and that put me on the theater mat. And then I went, which was ironic, 13 years later, I played the same role, Billy Crocker, at the National Theatre in London, opposite Sally and Triplett, and we took that show to an even huger, greater success, and then it transferred into the West End. So Cole Porter and Anything Goes has played a huge part in my life. That's why my book was called Anything Goes, and that's why my photo ops are called Anything Goes, because anything goes! Next question. Don't forget people down here, because I'll just climb over the seat to get to you. Where are we? Over there. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Look at you. Are you Star Wars?
Yeah, I'm
I watched you the other night. On the plane from Australia. I had too many cocktails and I fell asleep. I've seen it before. Don't worry. 3 times. Yes.
Alright, so as a Doctor Who fan, I was actually really upset that Captain Jack never got to meet Rory. So, how do you think he would react if he did get to?
But I have, because he's on Legends of Tomorrow. And I know Arthur quite well. But anyway, yes. How do you think he would react? Jack would react? Sorry, is that the end of her question? Lady, you're walking away. Hey, lady! Is that your question? How would Jack react to Rory? Give her the mic, girl.
Yes, that was my question.
Thank you. I think he would have to do this to Amy Pond, and then do this to Rory. It would be a fun-filled TARDIS, I'll tell you. And Rory would like it because he'd be looking at Amy going, do I or don't I? Do I or don't I? Yes, where are we now? That way, over here. Hi. Go ahead.
Hi there. Bless you. You're one of the few actors I get to see before losing my vision. And I wanted to say, or actually ask, if I saw you correctly in that episode, Are You My Mommy? How was it with Dancing with Billy Piper?
It was awesome dancing with Billy Piper. That was my first sequence that I filmed in on Doctor Who, and everybody was ready to go home for Christmas, and they brought me in to film like 2 sequences before they broke for Christmas break. So everybody was ready to go home, and I'm like, hey everybody, I'm here, Doctor Who, I'm on the show, yay! And they're like, can we just break for Christmas already? And that sequence with Billy, they were all so desperate to be done. I was the last scene of the day. And then as you all know the scene, I'm dancing with her in front of the Big Ben on my spaceship. And I'm supposed to dance and turn at certain bits. And I told them, they did the camera. And I said, don't worry let's do in the blocking. I'll figure out where the camera is, and I'll get us in the right position and know when to speak. And the director and the camera guy were like, right. And I'm like, watch me. So the camera's doing this, and I do the scene. I go dum da dum dum, and we talk, camera, boom, dance, dance, camera, boom, dance, 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 talk, camera, boom, dance, dance, talk, camera, boom, cut. You're all going home for Christmas. Thank you. So that was my first impression. Can I ask you? Come here, sir. Come over here. How are you? Is your vision going gradually? Is it progressively? So when will you lose it?
I would say probably about 10 years.
Oh, 10 years. Oh, you got time. Yeah, but here, just in case, just. You won't forget that now, will you? I love that. He'll have that vision implanted in his brain for the rest of his life. Yes, where are we now?
There you go.
Just go ahead.
Okay.
Hi, I wanted to ask you what it was like working with 2 different people playing the Doctor, David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston.
Say it again. David Tennant and Christopher Eggshell have been next to my next. David Tennant and Christopher Eximov. David Tennant and Christopher Exoricorophalopatorius. We're laughing with you, not at you. There's a big difference, right? Christopher Eccleston. Yes, and the only reason I remembered his name was because it's the same name as a cake in Britain. And they're a lot sweeter. Anyway, he asked the question, he's gonna get an honest answer. You might not like it. No, they're both, listen, Chris Eccleston brought the Doctor back to life, brought a dark side. He brought this kind of, and also a playfulness with it, and then David came along and just shot to the stars with Doctor Who. It was unbelievable. I loved working with Chris because that's where also Captain Jack was created, and Chris was Jack's first Doctor, but I had way more fun with David Tennant. Yep. How old are you? Not 64. I know that, you little smarty pants. How old?
I'm 14.
Okay, thank you very much. I can't go anymore. But now that question's over, Christopher Eccleston, cake, and David Tennant. That's all I'll say. He has size 10 feet. Come on. Actually, never mind. Anyway, next. Yes.
So, I grew up near Joliet, Illinois.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, whereabouts?
Plainfield.
Plainfield! Right, there's a reason it's called Plainfield. No, it's a very nice place now. She said it, I didn't. Yes.
Anyways, one of my middle school teachers, or the teacher of one of my friends at least, said that you two grew up down the street from each other and you spent a lot of time at her house playing piano.
What's her name?
I don't know because
Oh, great. It wasn't Miss Marchant? No. Was it? We lived down the street from each other. We grew up together. Some people have a very vivid imagination. And she's a grade school teacher in Plainfield?
Middle school, yeah.
Middle school in Plainfield. I honestly can't help you there. So she's lying. You got a middle school teacher that lies to you. No, we probably did hang out together, but the only person's house that I played piano at and went over to their house was a lady named Bev Holt. But she's not a middle school teacher.
Oh.
So, yeah, but if you remember her name, why don't you look her up right now online on your phone? No reception. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I don't have a resolution for that question because I don't know the person's name.
Can I adjust my question?
May you what?
Can I adjust my question?
No, sit down. Of course.
Did playing piano as a kid help shape your career in any way?
Absolutely no, none whatsoever. No. I play piano. I don't like playing piano in public, and I'll tell you a story. I don't think I wrote about, did I write about this in the book? Did I write about the piano story in the book? I can't remember. You want me to tell you the story? My mother says, shut up and tell the story. I learned to play piano very late, okay? Because I wanted to learn, and we had a piano. My parents bought me a piano. Any musical instrument I wanted, they bought it for me, and I played it. Piano, I started learning piano, and I went to a woman called Brenda Conroy. She was my first, see, I remember names. She was my first piano teacher, okay? And I went to the piano class, and she convinced me at the age of, I was probably in 7th or 8th grade, just going into high school, and she convinced me to do a recital that she was holding at the church we went to, First Presbyterian Church of Aurora, right? And so I was like, okay, I'll go and I didn't really want to, but I'll do it. So I practice and practice. I was having a little trouble with the thing, and I kept practicing and practicing until I thought I had it, right? And I went to the recital. Everybody at that recital was like 5 or under. And they were playing like... My turn. Deedle deedle dum ching, deedle deedle dum ching, deedle deedle. Deedle deedle dum, deedle deedle dum ching, deedle deedle. Couldn't remember it. It was the most embarrassing thing I'd ever done because all these little kids were like, and here I was getting ready to go into high school, couldn't even remember the tarantella, right? So I get up and I just thought, I'm not gonna finish it. I just stood up and I went, and I walked off. My mother was the only one who went, and my piano teacher, Brenda Conroy. And I walked off, and Brenda came up to me and she said, You did fine. You did so. I said, I am never doing that again. Done and said. To rub insult into the injury, I go out to the reception they're having, and all the 4 and 5-year-old kids that were there, their brothers and sisters were in my class at school.
I'm so sorry.
I know, so am I. They didn't call me the piano man for nothing for the next 3 years. It was awful. Aren't you glad you asked that question? Now I joke. What it did do for me, that was learned me. Hurry up and take the pictures, because you're looking at them while I'm talking. I know I'm funny now, sit them down. What it taught me was not grammar. What it taught me was to be 100% prepared and good at what you do, right? That's what that taught me, because that lesson was horrible. I've actually just pooped my pants talking about it. Yes, where are we next? Yes, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi. I had you do my autograph this morning because we did a picture the night before, and I said...
You're not supposed to be telling anybody about that picture we did the night before. That's why I texted to you. Shut up.
I said I was too scared to ask you to dance.
You didn't say you were scared last night when I took the selfie. You were like... Yeah?
Will you dance now?
Will I dance for you now?
Yes, please.
Give me $50 and I'll dance for you.
I have it.
No, I'm kidding.
I have it.
What do you mean, like, you want me to dance with you now? Well, hell no. Oh, get up here, get up here. Get up here.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful, don't trip. Be careful. Oh, don't look so sheepish. You can't say that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what kind of dancing do you want to do? Dip you? I only dip my husband. Hey Scott, come here, come here, come here. Come here, Scott. No, you can't go to him. What are you, some kind of slut? Do not wee yourself. Oh, it is. It's the TARDIS. I thought you had square nipples.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this lady has like square nipples. Oh, love you. Sit down. Be careful. She just peed herself. Scott kissed you. I know, like a total mouth kiss too. Did you get any tongue action? Because I haven't in a couple of days. That car drive home's getting a lot worse, isn't it? We drove from Nebraska, Jesus Christ, and we gotta talk all the way home. Shut up! I'm gonna ask this one down here, these guys. Yes, are you both together? You are, so both ask the question. Yes, come up here, sweetheart. No, girl, you don't have to run. I got a mic. Thank you, though. Big round of applause for our volunteers. Okay, there.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. What's your question?
My question is, how do you...
Oh, here, hold on to the mic.
My question...
Please tell me that's not your father sitting there. And one moment, please. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh, thank God.
My question is, how do you choose which conventions you go to?
How do I choose which conventions I go to? Well, I like to kind of, no pun intended, spread myself around a little bit. The conventions, what we try to do is we try to hit different parts of the country at different times. So for instance, we were just in 2 days ago, I kid you not, we just flew back from Australia. You're welcome! I'm very big down under. You're 25, I can say that. You're like, she's like this. You can say anything. I'm just gonna look at you.
Tim Tam.
You brought me Tim Tams, and you did, because my parents ate the whole packet already.
What?
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. My parents devoured a pack of Tim Tams. And they're sitting feeding them to, Cersei. I call her Cersei. Alina, they're sitting feeding them to her, and I'm like, do you realize who you're feeding Tim Tams to? She's the most evil woman in the world! And my mother goes, aye, but she does love her kids, so she can have a Tim Tam. Thank you. No, I choose the, we try to do different parts of the country. Like before, I was in Washington, D.C., so we've hit the East Coast, then I come into kind of central part of the country, mountain time, and then I've got a week off, and then I'm going to go to New York, and then I'm going to Montreal, so we kind of like to dot about. I just love doing them. I love you guys. I listen. The reason I do it, and it's not like books. I watched Star Wars. I was, 12, 13 until I took the Star Wars sheets that my mother had to rip off of my bed, right? And then we kept them and actually handed my great nephew has those very sheets and curtains now. So, unlike a lot of those asshole actors, I get it. I totally get it. And that's why I love doing them, because I appreciate it and I want to give back and I want to enjoy it with you. That's why I love having a laugh. I mean, seriously, how many of us would come out dressed like one of their favorite characters on television? You are my fairy princess. I love you all dressed in white. Should you be wearing it? You like that one, Mother, didn't you? Yes.
So, since you did Torchwood and Miracle Day, what was kind of the difference in your feeling, like coming back to Miracle Day with your actors and fellow people that you haven't probably seen in a little bit since Torchwood?
Awesome. I mean, for me, whenever Torchwood is being filmed, it's good. It's a good thing. And even I and Kai, we had a blast. And for those of you who don't know yet, but we are about to, my sister and I have been asked to write the new Torchwood, which... Just bear with us. We need you to make it popular, because we're doing it in comic book form for Titan Comics to begin with, and we're going to do a graphic novel, and then we're going to move hopefully forward. But can I tell you something? As a Captain Jack Harkness speaking to you, it is going to be really awesome because nobody knows Captain Jack and Torchwood like me. All right? Okay, if you get me that thing and I can do it later, yeah. Next question. Not that thing! We left those at home. Over here, I'm gonna step out into the audience here just a second. How you doing? Just, excuse me. Oh, don't pull me down, kid. Hi, how are you? You guys had your hands up way high.
Wait.
Oh, don't get so excited. Sit there. Move your phone. Move your phone. Move your phone. Yeah, just right there, sweetie. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, you stretch my back a little lower. A little lower. Oh, I'm not there. So, who had the question? Oh, you did. Sorry, sweetie. I hope you enjoyed yourself. You're good? I can tell you're good. You've crossed your legs. How old are you? Okay, you're 1? 16. I can't do this to you. Wait, hold on a second. How old are you? 28. You're good. What's your question?
I was wondering if maybe you could sing a little bit of Broadway.
Sing a little bit of Broadway. Broadway's a big place. There's been a lot of shows. What? Kinky Boots. Shut up! I don't know Kinky Boots. I'm so sorry. You forget. No, I don't know it well enough to sing it. All right, hold on. Denver, calm down. Let me get back to where I'm supposed to be because the last thing I need to do is break a leg, right, Mother? Okay, thank you very much. Oh, sorry. All right. Sing what? No, I'm not singing Springtime for Hitler, you idiot. That would look really good, me singing Springtime for Hitler with all the movements. I'd get invited to a Trump rally, for goodness sake. The most important, no, I'm not gonna, everybody has a choice. The most important thing to do, everybody, is vote, right? Yes. But you all know where my choice is. I'm not telling you. Anyway, all right, sing something Broadway? Yeah. I promise you, shut up. I will sing something a little later, I promise you, okay? All right? Good, thumbs up. Next question. Where are we? I am not climbing over people again. You can yell. I know we got yell then. Oh, where's the baby? Oh, come here. Bring the baby over here. Oh, look at the baby. Sorry, you were upstage. Let me say hi to everybody. Grayson, what a great name. An E, not an A. Oh. That's their prerogative. You are, oh, look at your beautiful face. Yes, look at you. I know you stopped crying now, because I know all the boys stop crying when Captain Jack's around. You like that, didn't you? Yes. Mommy's boobie's not important now, is it? Now that Captain Jack is here, even Mommy's smiling at Captain Jack. Do you have square nipples too? What's your name? Barbara, he's beautiful. You're very welcome. Oh, don't applaud. You don't want to frighten him. Just let me go back and let the doctor ask her question. Yes. Shout, girl. Good. There's a Doctor Who panel here?
Yes.
Well, the thing was, most of the people who were on that Doctor Who panel had a thing with each other, right? You know what I mean? And they were on the show together. But I wasn't on there, so I just decided, rather than doing another panel, I would give all my energy to my solo panel. Is that all right? And second question, why am I not on the Ladies of Doctor Who panel? Because I have a penis. Thank you. However, I use both bathrooms because I'm gender neutral in that way. Yes. Anyone over here? Yes, go ahead. Hi.
I was at the beginning of the panel. You said that you are a huge Supernatural fan, and I just wanted to ask two things.
Okay.
Are you a Destiel shipper? Because I am.
How old are you?
I'm 15.
15, next question. But that would be a yes. Anyway. And?
What is your favorite Destiel scene?
Oh, you can't do that to me and all the time. No, you can't. Because I will throw you down. No. What was your favorite scene? No, see, you have to even think about it. You don't know. You don't know me. What is it? Go on.
No, you answer the question. You're
I like any scene he's in. Your answer. No, listen. You know, the show. Sometimes I have to be honest with you, because I'm not caught up to where it is at the moment. So don't tell me any spoilers. So don't tell me what your favorite scene is because it might spoil it. I have to watch TV shows on a plane and download, or when I can. So I'm not quite there yet. But I just like it when, listen, I'm a huge Misha fan and I love it when he walks on screen. Anything, he can fart and I would love it. So would you, right? Anyway, 15, sit down. Next. Yes. Over here.
Hi, Jack. So...
I love she called me Jack. That was a polite way of saying, shut up. Anyway.
So you and I both share birthdays. And this is...
Do we?
Yes.
March 11th?
Yes, I turned 13 this year.
So does Alex Kingston say the same birthday.
I found that out this year. It was super exciting. So what did you do for your birthday?
What did I do for my birthday this year? What did I do for my birthday this year? I can't remember. I think I had a party at the house. Oh no, I was up in Vancouver. I think I was in Vancouver, but it was every birthday I've had, like for the last 10, 15 years, I've spent on a TV set. I've had everything from a Dalek come out holding a cake, to Stephen Amell promising that he'll pop out of a cake for me. But however, I got one of the guys from the crew coming out in a dress and doing a strip for me while I was in the middle of doing a scene. Which was awesome. So yeah, for this birthday, I think I was at home, wasn't I? Was I? What am I asking you for? You wouldn't even remember. Yeah, no, I think I was at home. Nothing really. Birthdays Scott doesn't like to celebrate birthdays because it's getting older, right? But I like to throw those parties because I like to make him know he's getting older. What did you do for your birthday?
Well, I was sick on my birthday.
Awesome.
Not really. Anyway, actually in April, I celebrated my birthday. I had a Princess Bride party with a bunch of my closest friends, and
I I know Carrie. Carrie and I are like this. Are you gonna, yeah? Is this funny?
You do not know how much tears I've spread on today's show. But we had a great party, and then afterwards, my friend told me that you and Alex Kingston shared a birthday with me. And I was like, hold on a minute. I went in my bedroom, closed the door, and screamed into my pillow.
That happens a lot in our house. So, we're almost the same, aren't we? My mom going. My dad going. They don't care. You should hear them on a Friday. Now my dad's laughing. He's going. Are we done? No? Oh no, well great, thank you very much. Next time you scream in your pillow, take a video and put it on Facebook, okay? Yes, young man.
Oh, jeez.
What was your most memorable moment on Torchwood?
My most memorable moment on Torchwood. Shut up. Can someone do me a favor? Someone who's an adult ask me that same question. Yeah, stand up, lady. Stand up. So you stand there. No, you're fine, son. You'll understand why, because the most funny story I'm going to tell you, but I have to have an adult ask the question, okay? Go ahead.
Hi, what was your most memorable moment in Torchwood?
See? And you made an old lady pee her pants. Good for you, son. My most memorable moment on Torchwood was when I was doing a sequence, one of the most memorable, there's a lot of them. I was doing a scene with Gareth David Lloyd, who played Yanto. We were doing a sequence in a greenhouse, and in the greenhouse, we had to be making out. And we were making out and doing all the actions, and I was meant to be shirt undone, and things were opened up, and I was meant to be doing a lot of massaging. Follow? A lot of leg massaging, right? And Eve was meant to come walking down the hallway, and she's supposed to walk in and go, Jack, Yanto, and she's supposed to speak, right? So I told the director, I said, well, let's get this over with, because I said to Gareth, look, I've got to put my hand, down your trousers, and we'll make it as quick as we possibly can. And so we said, all right, and action. And so Gareth and I go, no. And a lot of massaging going on, and then Eve walks in, she goes, really? You just have to say Jack Yanto and then turn around and walk out. She's like, I know, but to see you two there, I'm like, that's just so funny. I'm like, well, can we do it again? Right, so we go and turn around, she goes, and action! Well, she walks in, she goes, is it that odd? And she goes, no, I'll do it again. She walks out, she goes back, and she comes back in, and she laughs again. She did it 8 times. 8 times. So on the 9th take, she walks in, and I'm going, action. She walks in, and she goes, I'm so sorry. I said, come on. We've been doing this for 9 takes, and Yanto's leg, I've been rubbing it for 9 takes. And he goes, John, that's not my leg. His face, he's like that. I was rubbing his arm. It was, yeah, totally crazy. Thank you for the question, though. And thanks for an awesome cosplay. You be proud of that, right? Cool. Yeah! Over here, next question. Yes? Where are we? Hello?
I'm hard of hearing. Thank you for giving the memory for my husband who was blind. I saw your video of when you became deaf for a day.
Yep.
How did that impact you after you experienced that afterwards?
Well, I'm now one of the main people to sponsor and to promote the charity, myself and Princess Anne. And it's a charity that the young lady was asking, how did it affect me when I became deaf for a day? I'm the head of a charity for hearing dogs for deaf people. Myself and part of the royal family, we do that. And they made me deaf for a day. Now, I have to be honest with you, I completely didn't lose all of my hearing. It was very muffled. I could only hear more kind of things like this, rather than hearing distinctive sounds. People alienated me, people I'd worked with. I know television really well, and I'm filming a show about being deaf, and I knew where I wanted camera shots, and people were saying, don't worry, just sit down, we'll take care of it. And I was like, what? I produce shows, and you're telling me to sit down? All of a sudden, because I couldn't hear, they started treating me differently. Even my good friend and my manager said, shh, I'll take care of it, don't worry. And he was shouting at me, and I'm like, why are you shouting at me? So I totally got it. And also when I was walking down the street, I couldn't hear the traffic. I had to have somebody help me cross the road. But what changed it was immediately when I had that dog next to me, people paid much more attention to me. And people saw that I needed some assistance. And I noticed also that when people talk to deaf people, a lot of people don't look them in the eye. And you have to look a deaf person in the eye because that person may read lips. And that person needs to see your lips, correct? She's nodding, right. So that was what was important to me. It was important to me to let other people see who were not deaf, how important it was to acknowledge, to bring deaf people out from, the dark room in a sense, to make them part of things that were going on. And so much so that one of the main characters in the book series of books that we wrote for kids, that my sister and I wrote, the main character is deaf. And he's the most communicative character in the book because you don't know he's deaf until halfway through the book. Because we then say he signed, and as a reader you go, oh my God, he's deaf. So he's not judged by his deafness. And that's the most important thing. Now see how much more, thank you. How much more time do I have? How many? 5 minutes. 2 minutes. Well, let me do this first. I just want to make sure. I'm making a big announcement here at Denver. I need you to watch my Facebook pages over the next day or so. Facebook and also Twitter, all the different social medias I do, because I'm about to launch something that's going to be awesomely mega. And I can't tell you what the company is, what we're going to be doing, but it's going to involve, I'm doing it for the fans. And it will be announced online. It will involve 3 to 5 people for every time we go to a certain convention. And I'm trying to see what I can and can't say. Sorry, I don't want to make a mistake and get in big trouble, but it's going to be something for a digital. I'm not allowed to say, am I? No, she's saying no, I can't. Please just watch my social media. It's gonna be awesome, and I'm doing it for all the fans, and I'm gonna pee myself if I need to talk about it. Can I sing you a song now? Scotty, do you just want to wait this? Before I sing this song, can I just say to all of you, again, myself and Scott and my family, we totally appreciate that everything you have done for us because you make my life awesome every day. That's why I do this stuff on social media. I want to share it with you. You've given me these opportunities and I want you to be a part of it. So if I can, I post it, and that's why I do it, because I want you there with me, because I thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. If you can tell, I am what I am, please. Yes? Let me get this right. this, I don't know. I am what I am. Is it? No, the music. Just waiting. With all that's going on, it's never more important to be yourself and be out. If you are gay or lesbian, be out and proud, because I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So come take a look. Give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life is not worth a damn till you can say, hey world, I am what I am. I am what I am. I don't want praise, I don't want pity. I bang my own drum. Some think it's noise, I think it's pretty. And so what if I love each feather and each spangle? Why not try to see things from a different angle? Your life is a sham.